platform 13 for the 14:17 Northern service to Manchester Airport.
Hello YouTube, I'm back on platform 13, my spiritual homeland. It is a rainy day in Manchester Piccadilly. I'm David Frankel, and this is Trainspotting. $175, $113. Pair of paces. Meanwhile, a train to Manchester Airport is coming in. Ooh. So I was way too zoomed in there. Class 150 heads out in new Northern livery, although with no branding. I think that's 150 133. And here's a 185. 185 115. $185 150. Coming into Manchester Piccadilly, either from Leeds or York or Hull. And there's 390 125. Service to Manchester Airport, my favourite 156 at the front, 156 420. Coming in from Liverpool, having come in from Liverpool, Lime Street via Warrington Central. Calls at Moldith Road only. There's also a 150 on the back in the former First Great Western livery. This 150 131. There's another pair of 142s. Still running. A Northern Class 185 to Manchester Airport, coming in from Preston via the Bolton line, and there is Pendolino 390 125. Ooh, never mind that. Pair of 86s. Now this is an unusual spot indeed. 86 612 on the front. And 86 637 on the back. Meanwhile, there's 390 125 heading off for London Euston. Here comes the 323, probably from either Stoke or Hadfield. 323 235, I think that is. And here's class 142 094 with a northern service from Alderley Edge to Wigan. there's 185, 125 with a service to Manchester Airport. But on the back of that train was 150, 119. And there's also another Trainspotting service all the way over there, heading off for Leeds or Hull. (185) number, not too sure. Probably pick it up on the video when I edit it later. Also, rather unusually, there is a 150 parked in the little siding behind platform 1. It's usually empty.
Service to Manchester Airport.
Trainspotting service to Cleethorpes.
Platform 13.
150, 115.
Trainspotting Express service to Manchester Airport.
And there's another pair of pacers. In fact, we've probably seen this particular pair of pacers already. (185, 105) with a service to Manchester Airport.
22 Northern service to Liverpool Line Street. Manchester Leeds
And there's 319, 371. To Liverpool Lime Street. There it goes. So just before, not that train, but the train before that left from platform 13 was a northern service, but operated by a class 185. The Bolton line is now electrified, so services to Preston via Bolton are slowly but surely being replaced with 319s. So I suspect the current hire scheme to Northern will end very soon. 221 137. I mean, it was originally set to end like 2 years ago, but they've just kept renewing it. It was 5, I think it's now just 2 185 units that are being lent to Northern. And it's a wet lease as well, so it's a different 2 each day. But it will probably now end because the Bolton Chorley Preston line is finally electrified.
Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 13.
If I didn't say already, that was 221 137 cross-country service. Arriving in from somewhere probably very far away. Freight train coming through, class 66. 66744 with Great British Rail Freight. .407 for Edinburgh. was also a 319 that departed whilst the freight train was blocking the view. Class 150 arriving in. 152.18. Two 22124.
All you have to do is stay behind my blind for me, mate.
Okay.
Alright.
There's 390.047.
Trainspotting Express service to Manchester Airport. Calling at Manchester Airport only. Platform 13 for the 1429 Trainspotting Express service to Manchester Airport.
390.047.
Probably have to read
it. 150.104 at the front of a northern service to Blackpool North via Bolton, starting here. On the back is 152.77. So yes, you still do get quite a few diesel trains on the Bolton line, even though it's electrified now. Even though there's a massive diesel shortage and loads of peak services from Hyde and Rosehill Marple and places like that get short-formed all the time, and yet the diesel services are still running on the electrified tracks. Go figure. Anyway, this is 350.405 with a Trainspotting service in from either Edinburgh or Glasgow, heading for Manchester Airport. 156.455. $354.05. There's a 185 unit from Leeds or Hull. Meanwhile, 175113 is heading off for somewhere in South Wales. Probably Milford Haven or thereabouts.
1433 Northern service to Crewe via Manchester Airport. Calling at Alders Road, Burnage, East Didsbury, Gatley, Heald Green, Manchester Airport, Stile, Wilmslow, Alton Edge, Holmes Chapel, Sandbach and Crewe. Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield.
Trainspotting service to Newcastle, 185127. Meanwhile, a northern all-station stopper to Manchester Airport, to Crewe via Manchester Airport, coming all the way from Liverpool Lime Street. One of Northern's most ridiculous services, because it's essentially a kind of Frankenstein train that's been created by putting together two previously separate local stopping services. It is with 323-223. These are also very crowded. Would help to double them up, make them 6-car. But instead, the 323s are just getting removed from service entirely. Go figure. 323-223 for Crewe. Pendolino sets off for London Euston. There's a 9-car 390-044. Here's a northern service, 156448 on the front. With 150-149 at the back. Coming in from Buxton, I imagine.
Trains, service 2 and Midline Street.
15201 on the front of a northern service to Alderley Edge. Meanwhile, here comes an East Midlands train service to Liverpool Lime Street. All the way from Nottingham, possibly Norwich. Alternates. 158812 on the front with another 158 at the back. On the back is 158858. Here's a service off to Alderley Edge coming in from Wigan North Western. A service that was probably designed with electrification to Wigan in mind. 15201 on the front. With 15276 on the back. Sadly, electrification from Lostock to Wigan has been canned, so this service will remain diesel. On the plus side, that means they can now extend it back to Southport, which has lost most of its regular services to Manchester Piccadilly, and Southport will be regaining those services in May, which is good news for Southport. Here's a 319. They're not usually on that side of the station. Could be a Hadfield train. I don't think I've seen a 319 on a Hadfield train as of yet. But again, the 323s are being withdrawn from service for some reason, so it is inevitable that the 319s will operate on that line. Even though it's a very hilly line and the 323s are much better at taking gradients, but you know, this is Arriva Rail North, the Department for Transport. They don't really do things like logic. Speaking of which, a pair of Pacers. also set to be removed, although unlike the 323s, I shall not be lamenting their loss.
And Nottingham.
East Midlands train service to Norwich. Unusual, with a 156 on the front, 156406. £319, £370. Possibly in from Hazel Grove. There's a Northern 156. $156,455. Now there's a couple of things I just don't understand here. Number one, why would you put a 156 on the Liverpool to Norwich service? I mean, this front coach is already going to Nottingham, but even so, it's clearly not a long distance train, and it's obviously significantly less comfortable than the 158, which brings you to my second question: why would any passenger in their right mind get on the 156 half instead of the 158 half? Once again, that's 156406, leading an East Midlands train service to Nottingham and Norwich. Proper 158 813 at the back. 319 373 with a northern service to Blackpool North via Wigan North Western. The rain is coming down. While we're on a very short break from trains, oh, never mind. There's a Class 39T, and it's in one of the last few remaining in the old, actually nice looking Pendolino livery. There's also a 323 leaving. 39157. Isn't that just so much better? Where did it all go wrong? Chadvar? Don't know. $391.57. So anyway, as I was about to say, whilst we're on a short break from any trains, I just want to point out how much worse platform 13 is than it used to be. You've seen, I mean, if you go back a lot, most of our old Trainspotting episodes were from this spot on platform 13. I never used to get bothered about staying behind that pole or staying behind the red line or this and that, but it has noticeably, since the May 2018 timetable change, become so much less of a friendly place. The staff always seem to be on the attack. A couple of weeks ago I was taking a few pictures from the middle of the platform of Mayfield, and I was told that photography wasn't allowed, which was baffling. I've never heard that one before. It's all a side effect, a symptom of the bigger problem here, which is that there are too many trains on platform 13, and that creates this very high pressure environment where passengers get shouted at for not standing behind red lines, because the staff are constantly kept on their toes in a desperate and doomed to fail attempt to keep trains running through, even though, as I said, there are just too many trains. The obvious solution is, of course, to build 2 new platforms. Was in fact part of the Northern Hub plan, platforms 15 and 16, just where the camera is pointing now. Would have quadrupled most of the route to Oxford Road. So, if you want to see that happen, click on the petition link in the description and sign up. I'm running a campaign. Anyway, plug over, back to the Trainspotting. 150-149 leads the service to Buxton. Meanwhile, 185-128 is leading for Hull. One 156-448 on the back of that service to Buxton. One 185-116 to Manchester Airport. One 150-218 for Sheffield. 323-329. Transport for Wales service to Llandudno. 175007. Meanwhile, that 185 to Manchester Airport is about to leave. One 175-007, and there's 185-116 for Manchester Airport. There's another 323. And the Transport for Wales service is one for Manchester Airport, 175-104. $390.047 for London Euston.
Platform 13 for the 14:59 Northern service to Manchester Airport, calling at Burnage, Gatley, Field Green and Manchester Airport. Platform 13 for the 14:59 Northern service to Manchester Airport.
And our final train of the episode, my train home, Northern service to Manchester Airport. The train is 319-380.
Orange Parkway, Shoring, Shore Parkway and Preston.
Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Oh, I lied. We'll have one more train. It's a 185 for Preston. 185-125. That'll be a Northern on hire again. Anyway, end of the episode for real this time. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.